Hello, good morning, guys. How is it going? How's your day so far? I hope you are in the good situation and happy condition. And I hope all your activities can be done easily because this is the first meeting we met. I want you to relaxing and reviewing your previous education in your elementary school. It's about tenses. We're gonna learn and study about two tenses today, and tomorrow we're gonna practice your speaking. So we have fun here, and I hope you are paying attention for my lesson so that you can understand what I mean during the class. Okay? For today, we're gonna learn about two tenses. They are past tense and future tense.
Wow.
Yes, correct. I hope you all know about that because I'm sure that these tenses like past tense and future tense, you already heard about that. Are you ready? I hope you're ready because I'm very excited to know. The first one, I'm gonna explain about past tense or simple past tense. What is that? Simple past tense itself is one of the grammar structure in English that is used to explain your experience or something that happened in the past. Like you told about your experience that happened yesterday or previous day, you talked your story that the time. So it used simple past tense. And the characteristic of simple past tense itself is you find an adverb of time that you used in simple past tense, it like yesterday or last week, last month, last year, just before, previously, recently, and etc. So you can differ about the simple past tense with other tenses. It is consists of one of adverb. Maybe it consists yesterday or last week, month, year, just before, previously, or recently. So if the sentence consists one of the adverb of time that I told you this, it must be and it always simple past tense. Okay, guys? You got it? After you know about the function of simple past tense itself, tells about experience or something that happened in the past, I want you to know about the formula of simple past tense because it is very important thing that we learned about tenses. We don't know formula. It's false. It is wrong. So I want you to know also the formula of simple past tense. Okay, the formula itself is of course subject, and the second is predicate. The predicate itself is can be two. It's like it can be verb to or was were. For the difference about the using of the both is if we find the sentence that consists verb to, it can be concluded that the sentence is a verbal sentence. Okay, guys, you got it? Verbal sentence. Verbal, it's sentence that consists of verb. And for was were is auxiliary verb. I'm sure that you know about that in previous year education. Auxiliary verb is something that help the sentence stand if without verb. So it can be concluded that the sentence is called nominal sentence. You got it? Okay, good. And the next is object. And for the end of the sentence, it must be adverb. So for the example, for making you easier to understand, I have a simple example. The first one is Onitsuka bought some cooking ingredients in grocery shop. Onitsuka is subject, of course. Bought is predicate. Bought is taken from buy. Verb 1, believe. And for some cooking ingredients, it's object. And in the grocery shop, is adverb of place. Can you guys got it? If in or there's preposition that is followed by sentence, it is called adverb. Remember it, guys. Okay? Remember it. And the second example is he was a pilot but not anymore. He is subject, was is predicate. Why is was predicate? I told you before that this is not using verb because it is nominal sentence. That's all we know about simple past tense. And we move to the second tenses. It's about future tense. It called future because it is not happen now. It can be happen as soon as possible in your future. The future tense itself is telling about planning or hope or something that won't happen as soon as possible. It is used by future tense. So, like simple past tense, we have the characteristic of future tense in adverb of time that used in future tenses. So like tomorrow, soon, next week, next month, next year, or later is used in future tense. If you find a sentence that consists one of these adverb of time, it must and it always be future tense. Okay, guys? So we enter in the formula of the future tense. The first one is of course subject, and the second is will. Will are the auxiliary verb of sentence like is, am, are. It depends on the subject that used. Continue is verb infinitive, and after that object and then adverb. If you are writing in is, am, are going to, you can use subject is, am, are, going to, and object and adverb. So you can replace will with is, am, are, and going to. Okay, guys? So the example is Andy will take beverage for us because he lost the game. Andy is subject, will is will, take is verb 1, beverages is object, and for us it adverb. Because he lost the game is pendant clause, because is conjunction, he is subject, clause predicate, the game is object. That's all. So that's all. It is so easy, right? I hope you can remember it until we met again later. Thank you and have a nice day.
The day after first meeting.
Hi class. Welcome back to our lesson about the tenses that we previously learned about simple past tense and the future tense. Today is about practicing speaking. Practice your speaking about our lesson previously. So, but before of that, I want to give a review, a review that you have to remember again about our previous lesson about past tense. Past tense itself is used to tell something happened in the past, like to tell an experience, your story. Okay, you remember it, right? And the future tense is used to tell something is going to happen in the future, like hope or plan something. It used future tense. So the next, I have a small quiz for you to review your understanding about the tenses that I explained yesterday. The first one, I have the sentence, my exam score revealed yesterday. What is can be called? Is it past tense or future tense? Yes, it's past tense. And the next, his girlfriend will take me to her birthday party. Is it past tense or future tense? Yes, it's correct. It's future tense because it consists will. Okay, guys, remember? And the next, they asked me to not go out in the middle of the night because it is so dangerous as a woman. Is it past tense or future tense? You got it. Is it past tense? Because it consists verb 2. And the last quiz. I'm not going to anywhere. That's correct. That's good. Perfect score. You answered future tense. Because I'm not going to is I and am not going to is future tense. Okay? Nice. You remember all the understanding about our lesson yesterday. So the next is I have an example for the past tense like this and the future tense. You can read it. So the next is practice time. Yes, this is the day that we have to know about your understanding and speaking about the formula that structured and we learned about yesterday, about the formula of simple past tense and the formula of the future tense. I hope you can know and I hope you can make your own experience or your planning about something that you want to do. So I give you 10 minutes to write your own story. After that, you have to speak in front of your classmates, okay? Don't be worried, don't be afraid because we all learn together, okay guys? So I want to know what is the difficulties that you've been faced. So that's why I can fix it. Okay? 10 minutes. Begin.
10 minutes later.
Okay, I think 10 minutes is past. So now it's your turn to practice your speaking about the use of one of them, the tenses that I explained yesterday. So that's all. It is so easy, right? I hope you can remember it. Thank you and have a nice day.